Hi guys, I am Rajesh Prasad. Today we start .NET 8 tutorial. Now in this course we discuss basic, intermediate and advanced .NET 8 concept that help you to build data even in the web application. By the end of this course you will be able to perform all code operation, that is create, read, update, delete using SQL Server and database basically. We will create ASP.NET project from scratch as to build the project progress and some courses in discuss everything we need to the build data web application using a new .NET 8 Core web framework from Microsoft. We will discuss in detail in this series .NET 8 Core MVC with .NET 8 identity security entity framework core with basically from data access, and another is a Dapper ORM model and WebAPI Blazor React with .NET 8. Now we can start basically in first topic in the what is ASP.NET Core, yeah, what is .NET 8, what is benefit, and so now we can start in .NET 8. ASP.NET Core is a cross-platform, high-performance, open-source framework for building modern, concept-based internet-connected application. ASP.NET Core is a redesign of ASP.NET 4x4. For this reason, it was initially called ASP.NET 5, but later renamed ASP.NET Core to basically ASP.NET Core 1.0. ASP.NET Core is redesigned from the ground up to offering flowing benefit features like a cross-platform. Cross-platform, that means ASP.NET 4x application run only Windows platform, whereas ASP.NET Core application can develop and run across different platforms. Like ASP.NET Core application can be hosted on IaaS, Apache, Docker, or even self-hosted in your own process. From development SharePoint, you can either use Visual Studio Code building .NET Core application. You can also use third-party editor like Sublime. And second point is a unified programming model for MVC and Web API. With ASP.NET Core, yeah, .NET 8 with use the small unified programming model to create MVC style web application, and .NET ASP.NET Web API. Both in cases, controller that can be created inherit from the same controller base class return IAction result. As the name implies, IAction result is the interface, and it has got several implementations. View result, JSON result are just two examples to build in result type to implement IAction result interface. So in this case, Web API, the controller returns JSON result, and in case of MVC style web application return view result. If this does not make much sense at the moment, don't worry, it will be crystal clear as we progress through in the course. Dependency injection. Next feature is a dependency injection. The out-of-box ASP.NET Core has built-in support of dependency injection. If you can new in powerful concept, please don't worry. We will discuss in the details we progress through this course. Testability. In testability, with the build dependency injection and unified programming model for creating web application and web API, unit testing ASP.NET Core application is easy. Open source community focused basically. In ASP.NET Core, yeah, ASP.NET 8 is a fully open source. and it is being activity developed by the .NET team in the collaboration with vast community of open source developers. So .NET 8 Core is continuously evolving as the vast community behind its suggesting way to improve it and have to fix bugs problem. That means we have more secure and better quality software. Modular HTTP request pipeline. Basically, in .NET 8 provides modular and middleware components. In the .NET 8 we compare to the request and response pipeline using middleware component. It includes a rich set of built middleware component. We can also write our own custom middleware component as we progress the course we'll be discussing what middleware component and using them compose request and response pipeline. And next is a very important topic is basically course pre-request. Basically in course pre-request, first point is a basic HTML, CSS and C#. We do not have been the expert in the any means. Basically all you need to the basic knowledge HTML, CSS and C#. Prior MVC knowledge is helpful but not required. Even if you do not have any experience with MVC, that's okay. We will discuss all the required MVC basic concept in this course. Setting of machine in ASP.NET Core development. There are one software we need to install for .NET 8 application and development as a editor, Visual Studio 2022, basically latest version. Okay, thank you.